Hey friends, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Bob. Today we're going to make some cinnamon raisin bannock. Now I've already pre-mixed all my ingredients in the Ziploc bag, except for I did not put the raisins in yet because I'm not sure if there's any moisture in there. It might accidentally activate the baking powder. Okay, the items you will need for this mixture is, and yes I wrote them on the bag, 3 cups of flour. Now I use any kind of flour. I usually get the cheapest, so yeah, you can use the high-end flour. That's totally up to you. We're going to need 1 teaspoon of baking powder. We're going to put a little bit of salt in it, just a ½ teaspoon of salt. Okay. Now I'm going to go with a full teaspoon of cinnamon because I like the cinnamon flavor, and of course 3 boxes of raisins. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to pop this little guy open. I haven't really mixed it up. I just kind of put the ingredients in there when I was at home and just threw it in the pack for today. We're going to dip our raisins in there. And 3 boxes might be a little bit too much for some people. If you want to knock it down to about 2, I don't see a problem with that. But we're going to go with 3. There we go. And 1 more. Now this is going to call for a cup and a half, maybe a cup and a third of water. If you want to measure it out, that's great. I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to be 100% winging it. And, yeah, I know. And sometimes it comes out good, sometimes it doesn't. First, we need to mix our ingredients up. And I want to make sure I get that cinnamon spread out throughout the mixture. We need to take these off. It's just going to make one heck of a freaking mess. There we go. Okay, and we've got our ingredients pretty well mixed. Take a look right there. Oh yeah, I'm very happy with that. What I'm doing now is just make sure the raisins are kind of separated. We are going to use, I think, this water right here. And, yeah, we're winging it, so. What do you think? Does it look like a cup to you guys? Now for the fun and extremely messy part of the project. No, I did not bring my dog bowl with me today. Yeah, it's still not mixing up the way I would like it, which means, that's right, friends, more water after getting this little piece out. Come out of there. There we go. Drop a little more. Uh-oh. Nobody's seen that. That was a raisin. I think we're done. It's not tearing apart in fibrous materials. And another way you can tell it doesn't stick to your hands. You see? So I got everything in there kneaded together. And what we're going to do next, because we used baking powder, we need to let it set for at least an hour for all the ingredients to kind of combine inside. So we're going to set that little guy right here. And find a clean Ziploc to put over it to help keep some of the bugs out. And we'll let that little guy chill for about an hour. And we're going to come back and move on to the next phase of the project. I do believe it's time to put our Bannock on the stick. First, I'm going to answer some questions you're going to ask me in the comment section. Why did I wrap tin foil around it? Why didn't I just scrape the bark off? A couple of reasons. One, this is a semi-fresh deadfall that's blown over during the storm. Two, if you take all the bark off there, sometimes if you don't put it over the fire and dry it out, it'll seep into the Bannock bread and make it bitter. And if you use the wrong tree, there's a good chance it could make you get a little sick. So I went ahead and put the tin foil around. Okay, I think we're done. And doesn't look like too many ants have crawled in there. Hopefully not. Get off there. We're just going to simply take this, and we're going to make like a rope out of it. Actually, you know what? I think we're only going to need one stick for the Bannock, the way things are looking. Well, we'll see here. Let's try this piece first. Oh yeah, that's definitely done. And somewhat thin. Let's kind of wrap it around. First, we're going to attach it to itself right here. And slow. Yep, you know what? I need to put this more in the center here. Hang on a second. There we go. And hopefully, it'll stay on there and not come off. This is going to be a thick piece of bread. Another way to cook it is a flat rock in the center of the fire. As you can see where I'm located, there are no rocks to be had. So we're going to do it this way. Need this little guy together. Man, this thing's going to be huge. It's going to be more than enough for 2 people. Wrap it right there. There it goes. Attach that. It's going to be interesting to see how the raisins do over the fire. They did pretty good when I deep fried it or flash fried it, but I don't know how they're going to do over the heat, and that fire is hot. And we need to attach it to itself right there. And we're going to smooth it out a little bit. Kind of flatten it down. There we go. Like so. You would not believe how good this smells right now. Okay, this needs to be flattened a little bit more. And we're going to try to make it even diameter all the way around. In a perfect world, that would be possible. Yeah, not right. There we go. Not so much right now. Okay, I think we got it attached to itself, and you really want to make sure that we edit that right there. Okay, we got it all smoothed out. I think, yeah, it looks good to me. Look at that. Okay, we need to move some of our coals around in the fire pit. Yeah, this looks like it'll work. And yeah, I've got a very, very hot coal base going here. There we go. Look at that. And this was green. I think we're going to start right here on this setting. And then in a little bit, we'll rotate it. So you're going to want to check this Bannock, or turn it, I want to say every 4 to 6 minutes. Now, I am not done, friends. We're going to put on some bacon. It's going to take less time for the bacon to cook than the Bannock, obviously. And of course, I'm going to make some eggs too. So, we're going to have quite a feast here in a little bit. And I did the same thing with the bacon strip, the bacon stick. We're going to put the bacon over. Actually, that might be a little too big. Huh. Oh well, it'll do the job. And this is ready to eat bacon that does not need to be refrigerated. Basically, all we're doing is we're heating it up, and that is not going to take long at all. Okay. Get your money's worth out of this. There we go.
The bottom of your bread's getting pretty wrapped.
All right, friends, I do believe our Bannock is done. In fact, I might have overdid it just a little bit, but not a big deal. Okay, getting it off the stick. We're just going to pop it off there and make sure it's cooked all the way through. Oh, yeah. Okay, a little bit. It's a little bit undone on the inside. Not that big of a deal. Still a little mushy here. Oh, this one's done. Okay, this is good here. Okay, so what we're going to have tonight is going to be Bannock, bacon, and eggs. the taste test. Friends, that is really good. A little warm. Oh dear God. Some eggs. And some bacon. Drop a piece. That is quite a freaking meal. Well, this has been another episode of Cooking with Bob. If you guys give this a try, comment back, tell me what you think of it. And please feel free to share some of your recipes of your own Bannock. I'm going to kick back and enjoy this meal. Then probably hunker down before the rainstorm gets here. Like always, friends, thanks for watching. Bad Bannock. What? Oh!
The whole thing was all on the ground. Oh, honey. You should put something underneath you next time you do this.
We won't tell anybody that happened.
I ain't eating it, so I don't care.
You can get none anyway.